Spring is almost here. Soon we'll be wearing shorts and no sleeves, so now's a good time to get your body back.
That's a great idea. The surgeons at Plastic Surgery Associates are having a special seminar next week. Today, Dr. David Alfonso is here to tell us all about it. I love the title of this, Get Your Body Back.
Right, yeah, it's designed for people who are active, healthy, workout and exercise, but still have some problem areas that really are best addressed with some minimally invasive procedures and some a little bit more invasive procedures. And it's been a big hit. We've done it for a few years now, and it gets a great turnout. We have some of our partners there from MVP Sportsplex to talk about exercise, nutrition, and yoga, as well as some of our skincare vendors that can talk to you about basically doing some new tips for your skin health as the summer months are approaching with more sun exposure.
This is a great time to actually have a procedure done or to kind of buff things up that you've been ignoring a little bit in the winter time. What kinds of things are we talking about that people usually come to you with concerns about?
Yeah, typically what we see are patients who are interested in addressing problem areas. Again, those are areas that even though they're healthy and they exercise, they have collections of fat in certain areas of their body or some loose skin in certain areas of their bodies. And these are, despite their exercise, just better addressed with surgery. It's complementary to exercise. It doesn't replace it. And it's men and women because obviously, most of our clientele are women, but we certainly have a lot more men coming in who fit that profile, who are very healthy and exercise. So we talk about minimally invasive forms of liposuction utilizing the Vaser, which is an ultrasound-assisted liposuction, sometimes abdominoplasties, tummy tucks, and breast surgery for some women, augmentation, even breast reductions and lifts. So that really encompasses what we talk about with body contouring.
And this event that you have coming up is such a good opportunity for men and women to explore, to ask questions. It's kind of one of those great, really opportunities for you to get all your questions answered.
It is. It's very social. It's a nice warm environment. There's wine and there's food, and it's very relaxed. And so patients, I think it's a great opportunity for current patients who are quite a few of our existing patients there, as well as new ones. We always encourage people to bring friends. You get an opportunity to meet myself and my partners and discuss surgical procedures and non-surgical procedures in a very relaxed environment.
Not only is it fun, but you're adding some great specials that actually start next week through the end of the month. We're seeing some of them here. $10 a unit of Botox, $50 off Juvederm, and then also you've got some consultation, you've got skincare products. You have such a variety of different things that you do at PSA and the talent of surgeons. I wanted to ask you a little bit about that because when you're considering a procedure, you really want to make sure to be looking at the doctor's background.
Exactly. Credentials are very important, and it's important to seek a surgeon who truly has surgical training. And we always encourage you to research your surgeon online and look for a board-certified plastic surgeon who has demonstrated training in all aspects of surgery, cosmetic and reconstructive, because those are typically what are held to the highest standards in terms of their education and their training. And so you may be surprised to know that in this society, people can call themselves cosmetic surgeons with very little or no training whatsoever.
That's amazing.
And do surgery in their offices. And so it's important on our part to educate the public that it's very important to ask for credentials and ask for training and board certification from the American Board of Plastic Surgery.
Right, and getting to that point where you're thinking, I've done all that I can do. I've worked out, I've dieted, but you really can't spot reduce. There are just going to be those stubborn areas, and that's where the help of you and your team really comes in.
Yeah, it really is, and that's the typical profile in both men and women. A lot of my patients, they're frustrated because they are very healthy. They watch what they eat, they exercise a lot, and they've made great strides in their overall health, but there's just a little bit lacking. They'd like to have a little bit of a slimmer waistline or improvement in some of the loose skin in either the breast area or the tummies for women who have had multiple pregnancies. And so these are the little adjuncts that add to that, and they get right back to working out pretty quickly because most of what we do has a built-in pretty quick recovery time to it, and patients generally are back up on their feet and exercising within really a couple weeks from their procedures. So
we've been able to take our viewers inside Plastic Surgery Associates. You have a beautiful location in the Amway Grand Plaza Hotel. You've got complimentary valet. It's really great, and you always have partners that seem to make sense with the events that you put together. Like next Thursday, you have people that are going to complement what you're doing in the whole overall look of someone.
It's about health and wellness, exactly. And so, we talk about the cosmetic side of it with our skincare and surgery, but we also, again, have our partners there from MVP, Sportsplex to talk about nutrition and health and exercise, yoga, and things of that. So it's all encompassing, wellness, encompassing both surgical, non-surgical, and health and beauty and wellness.
That's really nice. And I know spring break is coming up just around the corner. We kind of start this rolling spring break. I know the U of M kids were last week, and now a lot of the other schools are on spring break this week. You actually have another special for 8West viewers today, which is aimed at those of us who are going to start showing off our legs again, or other parts of your body that may have a little more hair than you'd like to deal with. Laser hair removal.
Yeah, so you buy one area and you get a second one free? That's pretty good.
Yeah, the laser hair removal is a big hit, especially now as we're getting to the summer months. It takes a couple sessions to get the effective hair removal done with the laser, but it's been very popular, and especially now before most of us are showing more skin in a couple months than now.
Yeah, I have to admit, I had laser hair removal done several years ago, and it's just great in the armpit area, bikini line, to not have to worry about that at all. This is a great deal. You really can't underestimate how nice it's not to have to deal with that.
That's right. But you do have to call today. Yeah, that's a you have to call today. The other specials start next week and will go through the end of the month. And I have to say that the talents of you and your staff, definitely quite impressive. And I'm guessing that for a lot of the people who go through these procedures, they probably say, I wish I would have done this sooner.
Yeah, we hear that quite a bit, especially when they realize the benefit and they've gotten through the recovery and they're back into the swing of things and they really can see and feel different. They do, but for most patients, it's never too late. So,
that's right. Yeah.
Well, great. Well, thanks for coming in today. Tell us about this cool event next Thursday. We'll be right back.
This is 8West.